Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are in our second to last episode of Season 2 of our WWE 2K22 series. And for the last two episodes of Season 2, we are actually going to be in Sydney, Australia at the Sydney Superdome. So the Sydney Superdome hosted some of the events during the 2000 Summer Olympics, opened up in 1999, just about 2 years before I was born. And that's the basic background of the arena where this is going to be located for the next two episodes. And for this matchup, it is going to be a 2-on-2 Extreme Rules tag, and it's going to feature Jimmy and Jay Uso, the members of the Bloodline for Team 1, and Team 2 will feature two of the members for the Judgment Day, Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio. So he's wearing the black and purple for the Judgment Day colors since they're paired up together. I'm going to mainly use, if I was going to pair up Dominic Mysterio with Damian Priest, Finn Balor, or Rhea Ripley, I'm going to use that uniform to represent the Judgment Day. So without further ado, we'll see you guys in the ring in Sydney. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Sydney, Australia at the Sydney Superdome. So this is very rare to have WWE events being held in Sydney, Australia. It's mainly an American-based sports company, so professional wrestling-based company in the United States. So mainly they'll do United States and Canada, but hardly they do it in Australia because that's on the other part of the world, and Australia is ahead of time than everybody else on planet Earth because, believe it or not, geographically, Australia is the only country in the world to have its own continent besides New Zealand. So New Zealand would mainly fall under Polynesia, but that is my main point right here, changing the subject. Jey Uso, he just beats Damian Priest with that steel chair. So I'm going to bring out a table so Damian Priest gets up and we hit him hard with that table. So Jey Uso tries to knock down Dominic Mysterio here in Sydney. So I'm giving him my attention. So we're going to drag Damian Priest to the table, and evidently so. It is one, and he kicks out just before the 2 mark. So we're at 1.5 star rating, so that is superbly good. Oh no, and Dominic Mysterio, he is dragging down Jey Uso. And I've got to save my teammate. Jimmy and Jey Uso, they're identical twin brothers, you see. And they both share the same birthday, so they're two special people acknowledging the same bloodline and the same profession as they hold today with their cousin Roman Reigns and Dwayne Johnson. So they are Samoans, they're fierce, they are intelligent. Oh, I gotta save my teammate. And he kicks out right before 2. So I just run into the ring because and Dominic, he is going to do a 619 just like his father, and he 619's Jey Uso. He hardly does a 619 because he learned that from his big papi, Ray. So he saw his father grow up to be... he grew up watching his father on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. So we're going to send Dominic Mysterio. So you do see Mysterio hit a 619 every once in a while. But Jey Uso, he gets slammed down pretty hard. Slams Dominic Mysterio pretty hard. with that table. So now Damian Priest goes back into the ring. He flies high above nearly the top turnbuckle, but we're hitting Dominic Mysterio with the part of the steel staircase. So brings out a steel chair, Damian Priest, but then Jey Uso knocks it out of his hands. So Jimmy Uso, he has a reversal on Dominic. So he just turns him and slams him around. So we strike back. And then we send him back. So we're going to use a shovel here in Sydney at the Sydney Superdome. So he's going to go back into the ring, Damian Priest. So the twin brothers are going to win it all. Oh, and Damian Priest, he kicks out just before 3 hits. So both guys, every superstar featured in this match, and Damian Priest, he is on top of, he's on the ringside. So I think we're going to do a somersault twist on Dominic Mysterio. So now we're at 3.5-star rating. So anything can go in an Extreme Rules match. So this is why we're allowed to use tables and all that stuff. So I whack accidentally the identical twin. So he dives on top of Ray, 2 and 3, the Usos, and he whacks Damian Priest in the head with the steel chair. So the winners are identical twin brothers Jimmy and Jey Uso, the cousin of Roman Reigns and the nephew of the late Umaga. So the Samoan dynasty still reigns in the WWE with the Usos. So they're day one since. So they're down day one. They rise day one. And they took down the Judgment Day with their 2 strategic game plans. So amazing match. I really like this episode, to be honest with you guys. And I think we should have this as like a rematch for the handicap match next season. Who knows? I mean, next season I'm really going to do half of the season. I'm going to do a triple threat. So 3 opponents facing against in one match, and then second half of the season I'm going to do like handicap matches, like 2 against 1, 3 against 1, or 3 against 2. So that's going to be a great season to watch. I am going to mainly upload it for a whole year, as a matter of fact, since my WWE series has been on the rise lately. I mean, I'm still going to do my football and basketball series, so I'll explain that more in my videos, and we'll show you the next episode's match, the season finale match. All right, to conclude the season, we will do a 2-on-2 mixed gender tag match. So we are going to do R-Truth and Carmella, still the Fabulous Truth, versus Team 2. They will face off against Bayley and a member of the Street Profits, Montez Ford. So this will end it here in Sydney, Australia. We will still be in Sydney next episode. And then for Season 3... we always start the new season in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steel City. So just keep that in mind. So without further ado, I'm signing off, and we'll see you guys next episode and the Sydney Superdome. We'll see you guys in Australia.